Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Let's see. Uh, hey, listen. So I'm reading. I'm reading this random topic generator website. You can kind of click and get a list of topics. Hey, Bruno Romanos. Ella. Good morning. Hey, Sempi Bada 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 Bada. Bada. Aquatic moose, obese squid, headless seal, monstrous wisp, ethereal bull, grim lobster, molten doctor, fungal blacksmith, spat on the screen, stealthy mummy, tiny maiden, messy devil, smoke monkey. What on earth is a smoke monkey? Hey, Captain Boss Ohms Zootin. How's it going? Yeah, so that's kind of funny. Murder maid, godly wisp, six-legged snail, disfigured bear, stealthy sloth, crying pirate, a droopy hunter. That is so stupid. Gas toad, that's pretty cool. Harmonious Viking, mist troll. That's a funny random topics. Yeah. Okay, so fantasy. Let's do fantasy today. And if you guys can come up with random topics, that would be great. On fantasy. Hey, Zealand, how's it going? The fantasy RPG genre. Hey, Captain Jetlag, you made it. You made it on time. So today, when I'm gonna be drawing, I'm gonna be drawing with. Let's see, maybe something like that. Like draw just with lines and see, without underline sketching, and just see what comes out. The fantastical beard weaver, Viking time traveler. Hey, Mila Passage, how's it going? Good morning. So we got two topics: fantastical beard weaver and Viking time traveler. I'll give you guys one more minute. Hey, Millerfin, how's it going? How's it going? So today it's gonna be straight line art, crazy exploration. It seems like I'm just gonna do something on that random generator website. Let's do click 5 times and 5 times number five times. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Celebrate. Nay, I don't want to do that one. African gargoyle. apple, ape-like skunk, Viking female wolfman, Viking female wolfman. Viking female wolfman. Alright, we got actually top 3 topics, so let's roll the dice and see what you guys came up with. Dice roll. Dice is divided in 3, so 1, that means a fantastical beard weaver by Captain Jetlag. Let's honor the commitment that you guys wrote an actual topic. Fantastical beard weaver by Captain Jetlag. Number 54. Yeah, obviously rigged. Oh, let's see, I can actually fix that now. Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay, so, timer. Start the timer. Fantastical beard weaver. Okay, straight lines as well, obviously. Fantastical beard weaver could be. I'm seeing kind of like a dwarf, like standing and having an elaborate beard. I'm seeing him kind of reclining a bit with the beard hanging down. So let's. Oof, this is gonna be tricky. No sketching. Straight up drawing. Let's do zoomed in as well to make it really, really awkward. Okay. I'm obviously not gonna have one line being the final line, so obviously I could, like in theory, like erase and redraw the line. I think I do have to do that. But it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be a challenge to do line art this way. But in a way, I think it will be quite efficient in the sense of time. But I think what I gotta do is also slow down to be more efficient. That's a pretty good what's it called? Interpretation of the topic, Captain Jetlag. Monster, and the beard isn't actually his beard. He's weaving the monster's beard. That's funny. Hey Quentin, how's it going, man? Good morning. Good morning, Quentin. Hello. Alright. I feel like I'm going to be redrawing a lot, which is not great for the topic. So I'm gonna try not to redraw. I became teenager all of a sudden. My voice broke. I'm gonna try not to redraw too much. I'm gonna try to be deliberate with my decisions and try not to redraw the lines. Well, let's see what will come in the end in terms of quality. I think it's it's a great challenge to just do straight lines, and I think I'm doing it a little bit wrong. I think I'm being a bit too careful, judging by the time and what I will manage to draw. So I think, in a way, I gotta be a little way more efficient and not to try to kind of be caught in one place because there's a lot of things to be drawn, and I kind of have to move on with with the drawing, right? So in order for me to be able to actually finish the drawing. But it's gonna definitely be a tricky one to just draw like this. But I'm I'm definitely up for the challenge to draw a fantastical beard weaver. I think the beard is not gonna look probably like super elaborate, fantastically weaved. It's just gonna look like a lot of beard that's weaved. I think in general, though, this is a interesting challenge. Hello, everyone. Super Greebly. Um, what I submitted was thumbnails. I sent it off to the publisher, uh, so we'll see what which one they choose to post or to for me to progress with. But I like them all. I think they turned out quite interesting. Hey Rags, how's it going? Hey Chillstrand, how's your morning? How's your sickness, by the way? Have you beaten your cold, your flu? It's been a while, so I assume yes. Which in that case, fantastic. Uh, Redrawing and redrawing, it's just not good. It's such an interesting challenge. Like line art, you would assume it's the same all the time, but it's not. If you deliberately switch approach up, you're gonna be drawing quite differently. Let's see if we can slightly switch it up a bit here. Gonna try to redo this section a bit so it looks like he has more than just the beard woven. But yeah, it's not easy. Oh, really, children? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I read the book, but not. I don't know what the extended version is. Is it like, oh, here's a couple of extra pages in the book? Hey, Tormod, how's it going? Oh, that's really cool, children. It's pretty good. I like the book. It was written in a very alternative way. I'm unsure if drawing this way is efficient for the time being. And I assume, like, in order to get good quality in drawing like this, is that you just gotta do it and do it and do it and do it and relearn like the mark making process, so that when you do finish your line or add the details, it's stuff that you've done, practiced on, so that it doesn't become strange, like have any awkwardness to it. Like it is gonna feel a lot more natural. The more you do it in just like hard line art, you're gonna get what's it called, shorthand. Hey Amir, how's it going? So my idea, like what I saw with this guy sitting, is that he has his beard woven, obviously, as per topic, but it kind of drapes um, on where he's sitting, and in the very end is like the beard in itself would have many beard the braid, I mean the braid in itself would have many braids of beard, so the it's like the beard beard braid is braided by with many beard braids. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that is like the idea, right? I'm just hoping that by floating around everywhere and making annotations of the braid, that I'll be able to figure out what goes where, and without it without making it too messy. And what I also want to do, we're halfway by the way, is make like a shadow line weight pass on the image, and I'm hoping I will have time to do that. Captain Jetlag, yeah, that is a massive tongue twister. Pro 42, yeah, I'm changing up my approach for line art. I want to push my thinking on the subject, and I want to experiment with process. Uh, Now, one thing that I kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit is the fact that I would have liked to practice designing with line art, and now I'm thumbnailing an illustration with line art. Um, so that is a little bit counterproductive here. For the purpose of my experimentation. So I gotta remember that for tomorrow. That when I do my line art experiments, I'm gonna be doing is that it have to be geared towards design and not illustration. Nothing wrong with it, but in this instance, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm gonna be doing a lot of designing at work, and I wanna take this opportunity in the warm-ups to experiment with. That doesn't look good. With process approach, you know, rather than illustration, because that's gonna serve no purpose in the big picture for me. So that's something I really wanna make sure I remember. Okay, Tormod, let's try. Bjorn braided beard braids on a bear. Bjorn braided Bjorn braided beard braids on a bear. Bjorn braided bear braids on a bear. Bjorn braided bear braids on a bear. Whew. How did I do? Did I do okay? Am I approved? It was pretty good. Yeah, not the best, but I stumbled a little bit. Not pronounced beard properly. Yeah, bird. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Time halfway approximately. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's a good exercise, I think. But like I said, I really should have done it for design, not for illustration. So tomorrow I'll definitely change that up. But nevertheless, it's definitely a good challenge, and it definitely is activating my brain, which is good. I mean, yeah. Captain Jetlag. Well, I almost had it with when I had dreads. They were so many and so thick. They were very uncomfortable to sleep on. But I could have totally slept on them. Okay, let's try do some line weight changes and blocking in some light. See what that does um, to the read of everything. Probably most definitely will give it a lot more life. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna overcomplicate things, and it's gonna look messy. So what's important is not to overdo it and only do it where it's needed, and that is easier said than done, I think. And then hopefully have some time left to place a little bit of um, what's it called? Color. Color blocks. By the way, have any one of you seen or are interested in Sea of Thieves? Apparently it was released yesterday, right? It looks quite fun, but apparently, or supposedly rather, uh, Pro 42. Yeah, you looked. Yeah, this looks cool. Supposedly they're having issues with server or something. Like I started reading that some people are complaining about being like locked out of servers or having issues with that it's PvP or online only. I don't really know what's going on there, but visually it looks really fun. And I watched someone play it as well, and the style is really cool. Oh, really, Chilson? How? What's your opinion on it? At Opus, we helped out with on that game. It was a lots of fun. Me, I personally I did lots of previs for that game to help them find their style. Oh, really, Chilson? That sounds good. That's great, Chilson. Any negatives? For me, like I'm intrigued by the game, but I'm worried that it's extremely one-dimensional. Like, does it feel like it's just instanced islands and that they're just repeating the same, like, go here, dig a chest, kill some skeletons, rinse, repeat? That's my biggest fear. That that's all the game is. What's your take on it, Tristan? Is it is it one dimensional, or is it actually right, Tristan? Yeah, okay, that's a shame. Dirty Paws, yeah, that's what I heard as well, and also noticed on people playing the game is that it just doesn't feel like there's enough there, even though what's there looks amazing, and the bare bones of the idea, the pirates and the sea and sailing, it's it's fantastic. I really love the idea and I really love their execution of it. But for me, like, what would be the draw? You know, what would make me want to play it more? Other than, oh, let's just sail the boat for a while and then let my 9-year-old, you know, play around with the boat. Here, take a very expensive toy, play with the boat, the online boat. It feels a little bit like, would it be worth, when there's no real drive to it? What it seems like. I mean, I'd love to be wrong, but it might be that I'm right. It seems to be the general consensus that's it's not enough in there. But it could also be early days, uh, that maybe Rare been pushed to release it, and then the plan is to add as they go along, and hoping that they get enough sales to to have Microsoft pay for additional content. Yeah, Pro 42. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the active aspect of sailing is a cool idea. Chillstrand, yeah, yeah. That's what I suspected as well. And in a way, for me, is like I think I'll buy the game to support them, so that ideally, as as it's a quite online game, I'm assuming they're gonna push updates through the online game, right? So if they add additional content, it's just gonna be updated to the game rather than like Fortnite. Oh, here's a patch, here's a bunch of new stuff, and everyone downloads it and has fun, right? That's definitely the future of games. I mean, it's not the future of game; it's the modern version of games currently. Push updates or whatever it's called. It becomes like this dynamic entity that constantly changes, and I think that's cool. 2 minutes. Maybe I have time to push some color in here. but I really want Sea of Thieves to be good because it looks amazing. The way they done the sea, the way they done the sailing, the graphical stylization, all of it just looks like on point. And as per usual, graphics are usually never the issue with games. It's game design. You know what makes the game fun to play. Visually, it's a big part of how you interact with the game. But what really needs to be good is the design in order for it to be good. Like 10 out of 10. As soon as design is bad, gameplay design, the score drastically falls because it's about longevity when it comes to game design. You know, like what do you do, how do you do it, and more importantly, why do you do it? And if that doesn't occur, you know, in a good way, the game's longevity is just gonna quickly die off. Went silent. Focus mode. Time is probably out by now. I'll cheat a little bit today. Marvin Marbles. Yeah, Chisholm, exactly. Thanks, Senpipado. Time is up though, but I'm cheating a little bit. I'm gonna squeeze in some extra minutes. Oh, come on, don't do this. Don't do this. I need this a little bit more finished for my peace of mind. Almost there. It is what it is. time is it? How much over am I? Probably a lot. Because I'm a cheater. So obviously this style takes quite some time. Good to know. The way I did it is not efficient. Well, it is efficient to some degree, but not not what I had in mind. So tomorrow, first of all, I gotta do design and not illustration. Secondly, I gotta figure out a better way of doing it. I need to be more mindful of not redrawing things unnecessarily, fiddling with the finer things before I have the big picture. And this obviously isn't an efficient form of sketching because time is running out. That is not good. Yep, Captain Jetlag. Tomorrow is definitely another day. I don't mind it though. I think this is a good exploration. It's a fun exploration. I enjoyed the process, but I think what I gotta do tomorrow is just refocus, readjust. What is the importance rather than um, but you know, it's getting there. Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming. Let's see if someone is online.
So now watch me.
Shut it. Nope. Let's look at creative. Is someone interesting on creative film editing? Nah. What's this? Sand art. Again. Boobs. Nah. This was commission day. Mature. Nico Senpai. There's me. Who's this? Drawing Brigitte, the art gun. Alright. Let's raid Brigitte. What's the name? The art gun. The art gun. Have a good day. Thanks everyone for coming. Tomorrow is a new day. I'm definitely gonna do better. Refocus character design, not illustration. Exciting things are happening in the brain. Have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow. Bye.